Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Now let's get it. Muuuwop versus Justice. Fire battle. Salute to Doc Rose. Salute to Doctor. Salute to the Riot. Salute to Money Club. Salute to TMM. You know what I'm saying? All right, now let's get that out the way. Justice round one. He gonna lock in and still die like Jigsaw. What's a nigga from the trenches worst nightmare? Kick door. Moms was doing work for the church. We was going on missions. I like that. Your whole set fake like Smack Volume 6. That's an inside bar because I don't know what Volume 6 look like. You look like you snuck on Earth. Mad funny. I thought that was, you know what I mean? Justice has humor, and he's about to battle Mac Myron, so I feel like him, like, developing his humor skill is good because I think he's kinda funny, you know what I'm saying? Get a shotgun to the ribs depending what brother moves on. Crazy, brother moves on from The Wire. He had a whole bunch of Wire bars. Crazy. I hit Spot in his wig, Rasheed Wallace. Hey, salute the Spot, man. We not yo, what y'all do? Y'all Spot is a good dude. We shooting the Spot. Nobody's safe in battle rap, man. It's crazy. I'm gonna put you on the T move for a discount. Crazy. Back out like Pim and Dice and might fuck the whole event. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Um, Justice had a good first. You know what I'm saying? I like his first was good. But then Muab goes, y'all ever cancel slot on Call of Duty? We jump out the sprinter. I had to call Dice about this bar because I don't I don't play Call of Duty, so I had no clue if this was good or not. He explained it and he was like, yeah, it's fire. So I put it in my notes. I put Justice on a shirt like a badge number. I quoted this and people didn't like it on Twitter, but I like the bar. Sorry. I liked it. The end was only the beginning, like the hourglass flip, fire. I done made niggas label the block after they dead, homie. So in reality, I made the block famous first. Crazy shot it easy. It was fire. It is what it is. It's fire. If it's fire, it's fire. He is suspect. Even his name start with a J too. Fire. Relax. Show off. We know you bet your best friends with Justice. Adi boom. Okay. Y'all gonna ride together, but he gonna die alone like John F. Kennedy. Crazy. I'm a live wire, justice like an electric chair. You might want to sit down for this. Crazy. Pulled up and not a free nigga on site. It's a plantation. Pulled up and not a free nigga in sight is the plantation. Crazy. Crazy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. First time I watched this battle, I had Justice getting the first, but on second watch, or was it the second? I don't know. Okay, well, I'm just here to tell you that taking notes and watching the battle, I got Muap edge in the first round. So now we go to the second round, Justice round two. You just like easy, because both y'all niggas opportunists. Ugh. Nigga left the trenches and never went back like Uncle Elroy. Crazy. I love that part. That was fire, Justice. I'm up here teaching Moo how to use leverage. I'm cow tipping. Crazy. You left the trenches just to get on smack like a Vietnam vet. Fire, fire, fire. You getting a switchblade in the middle of round like Texago. Funny. Nigga survived a face shot. Now he locked at his phone forever. Why not just put in the passcode? Again, he's tapping into the humor. You know what I'm saying? I know a nigga left his keys in his whip. Now he locked out his car forever. Like humor. Pardon me. Pardon me. It's been a long day of content, y'all. Justice is tapping into his skill set of humor, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I don't know what to tell you. Uh, Stupid nigga think he running the game, almost got stuck in the trenches. Sneaky fire. You know what else got three U's? Unsuccessful. I love that. Love that. Very creative. I loved it. Leave his insides hanging out, look like a pizza pocket. Crazy. Used to call himself 223. Now this bullet got his name on it. Crazy. I treat my ops same way I treat my emotions. Bury him. Justice turned up in a second. I think it was a second. On first watch, I had Justice getting a second. But now that I'm taking notes and watching, tin, 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 Muwop round two. Nigga said he was gonna smack me when he seen me. So guess what I did? I pulled up to the smack event. Funny as hell. The clip was full of yellow jackets, like a band of hornets. Crazy. I don't think you a bitch for apologizing. I think you a bitch for not standing on it. Crazy. You are a singer, so we expect you to be good with your projection. I show no emotion. I only smile for my victims. God damn. Free game don't exist to niggas who really had trials in the system. You can see justice on the rock as the 10 commandments. Ooh, crazy, crazy. That was a goodie. My measurements went through withdrawal. Even my scale lost weight. You can hear the pitch crack in his voice. Um, I've heard a variation of that bar. Shout out to Soto. He had a pitch crack like Ray J with my son bar. I butchered that, but It was done better, but this was also dope, you know what I'm saying? But I'd heard a variation of this already, so I was like, Nigga couldn't smell his feet because his nose running crazy. I love that. Hereditary, like chromosomes, their whole life they've been sharing the same cells. Crazy. We even robbed the ice cream man with the poo shiesty, and everything was Gucci after that. Oh my god. Fire! That was crazy, Muwab. I'm not gonna lie, y'all know I'm thievery was my ministry. I'm a big fan of the thievery bars, man. You have a thievery bar, I'm on board. Y'all have these drug dealer bars. I don't even know what y'all talking about. I never sold drugs, but thievery, oh, your boy been a kleptomaniac since the inception. You know what I'm saying? Hang it up, be the original nigga justice like Jim Crow. Crazy. I thought that didn't get enough reaction. Um, for justice to be certified like an attorney, justice got to raise the bar. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. On second watch, I have Moab getting the second as well. I fear. It looks like I'm gonna owe Moab an apology. You know what I'm saying? Because on first watch, I had Justice getting the second and Justice getting the third and winning the battle. But now that I'm rewatching the battle and I'm taking notes, first watch, I ain't taking no notes, and I always thought it was a close battle, but I had edge Justice. But on the rewatch with the notes, I got Moab up 2-0 going into the third. I got him up 2-0. So now we go to the third. Black on red like Deadpool. I'ma literally break the fourth wall. Very creative bar, great bar, but he's not blood. I don't know. I mean, we know now where that came from, but it's still fire. Ache and pain, the fatigue next. It's a flu shot. Crazy. It's Patrick House. I'm making a room rock. I'm in my 30s. I ain't playing with you young niggas. I'm gonna pull some. You're right. Right. Yeah, I felt represented in that old nigga bar. Switching clips sounding like I'm changing a channel. Butterfly give him wings. Now it's a Lambo. This Philly nigga easy work shit out of Pottsville. Yeah, he was wilding. He had the whole Philly flow pocket. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga that battle a Philly nigga is gonna do the Philly flow, like, because it's a great flow. So yeah, I get it. I get it. But the Philly niggas do the flow the best. Let's not kid ourselves. He called CP Federal as a cop out. I'm talking weave and punch. Pardon me. Long day. I'm talking weave and punches like Zeus Network. I thought that was fire. Y'all slept on that too. I thought that was very fire. Won't be no smack card because that moment of silence speaks volumes. Crazy. Reason I sing so his voice can stay alive. Talking about his people. Salute. The only note I could never hold is the last one he wrote for me. Justice. That was fire. Your third was fire. Now Muab goes in round three. I'll make an exception just this one time. Just this one time. Just this one time. Fire. They say she had a mouthful of drugs. Snoop Dogg and Training Day. Crazy. We watch Yusuf serve justice twice. That's a double life sentence. All that spilling tea and clock that talk. Beauty and the Beast. Amazing Beauty and the Beast bar. Very good. I think I wrote myself a Beauty and the Beast bar in one of my old battles. I can't remember which one, but I love Beauty and the Beast bars. I think it's so fire. Shout out to Daylight for inspiring us to yeah, to turn kids' films into bars. But good job, Moab. That's a great Beauty and the Beast bar. I like that a lot. Your last name should be queer, like Marvin Gaye, Pop the singer. Okay, that one was okay. Like a law library, they found loopholes all through justice. Now he a case study. Fire. That's purging music, but it sound like Arab money. Crazy. Uh, shit. Hey, shit get hectic with this full moon. It's in retrograde. Crazy. Justice better keep still in his seat like a death row chain. Fire. It's clones in the Spider Verse. This is where I go to extra miles. Crazy. We didn't even notice Justice. He's Jay Reed. Fire. I got the blueprint mapped out on Justice. Michael Schofield. He had some good concepts and shit like that, but I gave Justice the third. I gave Justice the third on the rewatch. I was right about that round. Justice definitely got the third. Sorry. Sorry. I know y'all running around talking about Muuuwop 30. No, Justice got that third, but Muuuwop did get the first two rounds. So Muuuwop versus Justice, I indeed now have Muuuwop 2-1 over Justice. This is a win for Muuuwop on the rewatch, and I stand corrected. And I'm gonna issue a public apology to Muuuwop because I called it wrong. These things happen. But yeah, Muwop got it, and I think it was already consensus that Muwop won this battle. So we got to go to the sponsors cut. Y'all know how I do. So Muwop, you have some interesting battles that you can take. So here are my thoughts on the battles that Muwop should take. I think Muwop should battle Drugs on URL. I think Muwop should battle Rosenberg Raw on a card somewhere, maybe TBL, somewhere like that. And then I think Muwop should also battle Hansel on the Riot. Those are my thoughts. Hansel, Drugs, Rosenberg, Raw. Those 3 battles right there, amazing. You could also, go to TOS and battle Trufo. I think that'd be a dope battle too. Or battle Trufo anywhere, really, like, it could go down on any card for real, but I think you and Trufo will be dope as well, but me, primarily, I wanna see you battle Drugs first, then I wanna see you battle Rosenberg, Raw, and then Hansel. Those 3 for me for Muuuwop right now. Um Fantastic run the Muwap is on, you know what I'm saying? He's collecting some really, really dope wins. Um, I think Philly's got a new voice, and I think Muwap is that new voice. I think he represents the young Philly, and it's dope to see the moves that he's making. I'm really keeping an eye on Muwap because I think he's gonna be one of them, in the future for sure. I think that the next 2 battles can really propel him in the right direction. He's with TMM now, he's in a good place spot, knows what he's doing, he's got a nice little roster. But yeah, I'm really hyped to see what Muwap does next. I think he's an incredible talent. Um yeah, I like Moab, man. I'm always root for the young generation, and I think that he's the next generation of Philly, and I think the whole city should really stand beside him. Like, I think he's right. You know what I'm saying? He's ready. He's ready, and I want to see what he does in his next few battles. There's a lot of talk about him having certain matchups that are coming up. We gotta see what he does. I also wanna see Moab and Kid Slade. I got blocked when I tried to put that together a while back, but I definitely wanna see Moab and Slade, battle eventually. I wanna see Moab against a lot of people with street content, you know what I'm saying? I think he does very well against people with street content. Um and he's representing the streets of Philly, and we need that because Philly is such a pivotal part of hip hop. So not having that Philly presence, and I feel like the street essence of battle rap, I think Philly is largely responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't grow up watching Reed Dollars and all them, you know what I'm saying? That whole DVD Reed era, the Meek Mill, Reed, the Headshots, the Touch Money, E Morris, Kaboom, Cicero, Young Hot, Vodka, Cheek Raw, Meek Mill, Joey Jihad. I could literally go on and on. Those we was watching those dudes on DVD on YouTube and all that. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? That like we need that. That element has to be there. And I think Muap represents that thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Muap. Muap 2-1 over Justice. Another great win for Muap. As you know, we the fans is for the culture. I'm out of here. Salute.